You hear me? It seems like you guys can hear us. The Kings are victorious. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. The Kings win 116 to 109 in overtime. We're doing this quick analysis show on this humongous victory over the DeMarcus Cousins New Orleans Pelicans. Woo! Initial thoughts, E-Man. I know Zebo finished with 35 wins. 35 wins. Zebo finished with 35 points, 13 rebounds. He was monstrous tonight, and his defense wasn't there. We have to keep it real. It was pretty bad, but his offense was elite. So just tell me, man. Tell me.
It was all-around team effort, man. I saw a little bit of Frank Mason, a little bit of De'Aaron Fox defense. I saw a little bit of Buddy Hield clutch threes.
Yes, sir.
And Zach Randolph, of course, was the alpha male guiding us to the W. What are your thoughts, Leo, on show-stopping DeMarcus Cousins?
Well, DeMarcus had a huge game, which goes back to Zebo having 35 points, but I think his plus-minus was, let me double-check for you, his plus-minus tonight was a +4. And the big reason is because DeMarcus Cousins had 38 points, 11 rebounds, 4 assists. DeMarcus was a -2 because he also allowed a lot of points. So it was a big-time matchup between Zebo and DeMarcus Cousins. Very similar players in the sense that they're both very, like, they both play bully basketball, right? And
I'm from bullies get bullied.
Yeah, so bullies get bullied, which is a good thing, right? Shout out to everybody that's watching this right now. Give us your thoughts right now. Hello, Zebo W. He played just enough turnovers too. Yeah, guys. Buddy Hield came off the bench. He hit massive 3-pointers in that fourth quarter to keep the Kings alive. It's like Buddy Hield knows one thing, and that's to what?
Shoot the ball, baby.
Shoot the ball, baby.
Shooters shoot. Shooters shoot.
Yeah, and Buddy Hield, he might not be able to pass the ball or dribble the ball. All he knows is I have to shoot the ball, and that's what he does. So shout out to him. It feels good, man. Obviously, it feels good. The Kings gave away the game against the Pelicans at Golden One tonight. They regained it. They took it back. They went into a very empty arena tonight and just took it from them. That's what we're talking about, guys. That's how we do it. But yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying this. I know a lot of people are on Instagram. We're live on Instagram. We're live on YouTube. We're live on both platforms. Someone said I farted and it hurt it.
That, bro.
Oh, my bad, guys. I'm kind of dyslexic a little bit. But yeah, guys, lots of hype. Frank Mason. Talk about Frank Mason and his composure. I'll give you the stats right now.
Hey, Frank Mason is the real deal, you guys.
Plug in the power hands right now.
Yeah. Go get your power hands glove. Tell them Leo sent you, and they should hook you guys up with the Christmas package they got going on right now.
Plus 18.
Frank Mason was plus 18 with 12 points, 3 assists, 5 rebounds, and 4 turnovers. But you know what? What I did notice was he kept stepping on the 3-point line. Damn it. It could have been
Mitch Richmond 3-pointers.
So he does have a little minor tweaks to fix.
Minor tweaks.
But still, Frank Mason, real deal. Join the hype.
Yeah, join the hype, guys. Go and get your power hand gloves right now. Train like us. Train like Frank Mason. That's how we do it. We might be playing in a basketball league later this year, and we would love to join, or we would love for you guys to join us on the team. DM us if you guys are interested. If you're a true baller, DM us right now on Instagram. So, to a lot of people that are excited, give us your thoughts right now. Do you want your dames now? Yes. Okay. So Maggie Ortega said, do you want your dames right now? So my girlfriend bought me, well, I was at Finish Line. I was about to buy the dames, right? And she goes, man, I can't surprise you. I already bought them for you. And tonight, Zebo literally pulled a what?
Dame.
He said,
what time is it?
No, boy? He said, you know what time it is. You know what time it is, yo. So shout out to Zebo for hitting that Damian Lillard type because he was like, you know what time it is, homeboy.
That was a miracle 3-pointer. That should never have got it.
Never.
Hey,
Awful
Jerry
offense.
Jerry says, a bad shot is better than no shot.
So that is that. What else I say?
Someone's calling you on 2K tourney tonight, though.
Okay, so the 2K tournament, this is how it's gonna work, guys. It's gonna be $50 to enter it. Okay, we haven't done the graphic yet. First place will win $200. Okay, it's winner take all. We have to get at least about 10 contestants to make this into a tournament. So if you're interested, it's $50 tournament. First place gets $200. Winner take all. It will be hosted at Sail Grotto. It's a restaurant in West Sacramento. Shout out to my boy Wayne out there. Big time Kings fan as well. Season ticket holder. So for sure, we are heading to Sail to play. I'm sure it's on the Xbox, but we might have a PS4 because he said he has a PS4. So regardless, we're going to make it happen soon, guys. And during the offseason, Frank Mason will join the 2K tournament. It'll be a Frank Mason in the summer, but right now it'll be a CK tournament. And first place will get $200 to enter it. It's $50. Enter, well, DM us if you're interested right now. What else are people saying?
I like the lineups tonight.
Okay, so talking about the lineups tonight, I really thought Dave Yeager was super consistent with his lineups. They were the exact same rotations. He kept Frank Mason. He kept De'Aaron Fox with Buddy Hield and Bogdan for a couple minutes. Then he brought Frank Mason in, which was very interesting. I just liked the consistency from it. Jakar Sampson did. I'm not gonna say he played bad because he still brought energy, but he had 5 fouls. They kept calling these ticky-tacky fouls on him, which was unfortunate. But when he was in there, the Pelicans definitely felt his presence. Thoughts on Jakar and, his ability to really read plays. And you know how I was telling you that there's certain plays where he's going to have a Showtime dunk because he's just waiting. He's prowling.
Anticipating all the misses and going ready to slam it back in. But my favorite 6 minutes was Yorgos Papagiannis coming in the game and smashing the ball. I love it, man. Like, this guy gets no PT, right? Yeah. And he's playing in Reno a lot, but he just comes in here. He knows Boogie and AD, two of the best bigs in the league, and he's not scared of him at all. He goes in there, does his thing. Bogdanovich made him look real nice with those two slams. But really proud of Yorgos Papagiannis tonight, dude. Did you like to see him on the court today?
Papa G got some extended playing time because Jakar Sampson was in foul trouble, and he really brought it. DeMarcus Cousins was shocked because he was like, dude, this is not the same guy that I was like, oh my God, I'm doing the hot yoga stuff and, tweeting all that. Oh my gosh, Lord help me. And you know what I mean? Papa said, here you go, boy. Here's a dunk. Here's another, and here's a block shot. See me on the court, homeboy. I'm from Greece. That's how he does it. Shout out to Papa G. Lots and lots of good stuff from our guy, Papa G. What's up, Matt Claiborne? What's going on, big time?
Scal being a G.
Scal had 27 points, 13 rebounds tonight. He flat out balled. Justin Jackson had a good game. Malachi also had a good game. I think they had 19 and 16. Don't quote me on that, but I believe that's what they ended up with the points. So, look, they're losing even though they have NBA talent, which is alerting, but maybe they're not really looking into winning the games, which is hard to believe because a competitor wants to win the game, even if it's a G League.
They came back.
Yeah.
They did come back from, what'd you say, 20 points?
25 points.
Wow.
So they were down 25 points. Malachi caught fire. He started just banging threes, looking like his old self at Syracuse University. But Scal, again, had a monstrous game, 27 13 rebounds. It's not as good as his first game, which his first game was just like, oh my God, it's like, get me out of here. But breaking news, he is coming back. So he is coming back. They already said it. So hey,
Scal will be in Sacramento Sunday.
Scal will play. We believe he'll play. It just depends, right? So if Scal comes back, that means Jack Cooley will probably go back.
You think Jack Cooley or Papagiannis?
I think Jack Cooley because he's a two-way player.
Okay.
Yeah. So what do you think about Carter's performance? Again, I kept tweeting that out. Vince Carter, to me, was the MVP of the game. Vince Carter in that fourth quarter, in that mid-third, entire fourth. The dude's like 41, 42 years old, and he was just flat out playing defense. He was playing hard. Every time AD tried to back him up, he could not back Vince Carter up. He had to shoot over him, which is obvious. It's the obvious thing to do because, I mean, you're so much taller than he is. But Vince Carter tonight was my MVP. I thought he really brought it on both ends. He grabbed big-time rebounds. He had big-time putbacks. Your thoughts? Who was your MVP?
My thoughts were, I cannot believe he's still doing it at this age, dude.
He's amazing.
That's insane.
Yeah.
This guy's still doing it.
Is he not the best option at the 4 right now for them?
Like he is. I mean, he is. He is. He's a stretch 4, and he can hold it down with the big guys because he got a lot stronger for sure. But what I do know is he's probably not going to play that much Sunday because he's going to be super sore. Because man, I know as fascinating as the human is, man, he's got to feel that after the game for sure.
But so Vince, what are people saying? Kind of feels good to get WF DeMarcus gave us.
Oh, that's the best feeling, bro. We got me hyped over here, man.
Yeah, what are you going? Let's go live. Let's go live. Let's see. What did Leandro say? What are you guys' thoughts on lineups for tonight? I already answered that. Frank's going to be better than Fox for the first year and a half. That's fair. Frank Mason is 4 years older. Frank Mason is polished. Frank Mason went to a big-time program under Bill Self, played big-time basketball in crunch time at Kansas. It's not shocking, right? Like, it's not shocking. But, hey, give De'Aaron Fox a lot of credit. Without De'Aaron Fox, they don't win the game tonight. He really puts that pressure, even though he doesn't do it very often. Can you imagine if he did? And to me, the reason why he doesn't do it often is because he's very skinny right now. And if he went full tilt every time, he might get injured way too often. To me, that's why Ben Simmons is so dominating in year 1, right? But it's his redshirt year. Honestly, he had a whole year to get stronger. That really helped him. So in year 2, expect De'Aaron Fox to be amongst the leaders when heading to the free throw line, because this kid, there's not a soul in the NBA besides John Wall that can keep up with him, right?
That's absolutely right. And what we're not talking about is his defense. He probably wasn't showing up offensively, but defensively, he was definitely
+5, 14 points. 4 assists,
2 steals.
I mean, and the plays and the deflections that are not showing up here.
Exactly. The little things like hanging with Jameer Nelson, even though he's a smaller guard, he was keeping up with him and holding it down towards the end of the game. So I'm super excited about De'Aaron Fox for sure.
So the players that struggled were Garrett Temple with 2 points and Kosta Koufos with 3 points. Temple was -14 and Koufos was -6. They both had really bad games, but hey, they brought it defensively like they do every game. Offensively, obviously, it was not there tonight, but shout out to them regardless. They're both consummate professionals, true leaders of this team, because those guys are big time in that locker room. Very, very motivational human beings, guys that you should be looking up to. So, yeah, everyone has off games. Their teammates picked them up tonight. Zebo had a monstrous game along with Buddy Hield with 18 points. He was a +21. Vince Carter was +21 with 6 points. That's why he's my MVP, because he did all the little things, right? He had 4 rebounds. Buddy had 7 rebounds. But you know what? You know why he got those? Because Vince was boxing out.
That's right.
So, like, that's a
team effort. I love it.
Team effort, guys. Absolutely team effort.
Shout out to Nugget Zone.
Nugget Zone. What's up, Nugget Zone? Go follow our guys at Nugget Zone. Make sure to follow Basketball Zone Official right now, guys. Go follow it. That's our NBA page. We're putting out fire content. Let us know if you guys enjoyed the last 3 posts on Basketball Zone and on Cowbell Kingdom. I thought they were pretty fire. We want to hear your feedback, right? Like, yes, what else? Like, what else do you guys want to see? And don't say animation, because we're not on that level yet of animation. But I mean, I mean, we like animated Frank Mason today, but I mean animation where they like move and like talk, and that's pretty difficult to do.
I saw a good quote. This team will be good next year. So far this season, we actually look like a team.
They look like a team, but y'all weren't saying that in the beginning of the season. Again, the barometer was what? The barometer was 20 games. It's been how many games now? Right?
Yep.
8 and 17, 18, 19, 20.
We were,
22,
if not near the
25
same
games.
position we were last year.
Yeah. So they're
If not better.
So they're 8 and 17 right now.
What I liked was we lost by like 3 to 8 points every game versus the Cavs, versus the Bucks.
Yeah.
Beat Chicago team right now, the Pelicans. So competing exactly how you want the Sacramento Kings to compete.
Definitely. So that might have to do it, guys. How about that Fox still where Davis has him in the post? And exactly that was a big time moment. Like that was a game changer. Do y'all think in the future we should keep Buddy as a 16 to 18 point scorer off the bench? You know what? That might be his role. Coming off the bench, just have that mentality, just that killer mentality. I'm gonna come in here and just shoot the ball. So
nothing else but shoot.
And I just hate to bring this up, but can you imagine if Mitchell was starting next to Fox, and you bring Buddy off the bench, solidify that like bench unit, and it's. I'll never bring this up again, but you know what? This kid, but we still have not watched Harry Giles play. To me, he is a determining factor if it was worth it passing up on Donovan Mitchell. A lot of people might say Donovan Mitchell. Some people might say the other kid, Malik Monk. But to me, it was Donovan Mitchell, even though I had Malik Monk in my final draft because I thought he would slip. And just the fact that Mitchell went to not a smaller school because Louisville was big time. But, you know, people were uncertain of his position. And to me, it's like, you're a good player. Who cares about position? Shout out to Donovan Mitchell, very humble kid. Just a great kid, man. I just love his game, and definitely I'm a Louisville fan. I didn't see Mitchell being this good. I'm surprised.
The system. He just fell in the right system, man. Like with Rubio, him, and the complimentary big like Gobert, fits perfect. Somebody needs to score, and he's gonna be the scorer.
It's a system, but he's taking the challenge of being that guy. Like no one thought he would. No one thought he would have that mentality. So you can say it's a system, but at the same time, it's like, okay.
So you think he would have done that with any team?
Yeah, I do.
All right.
I do.
I was not surprised about
I do. I'm not. Well, obviously not on the Rockets because he just wouldn't have the chances he would, right?
Yeah.
There's certain teams. But, like, this kid has an alpha dog mentality, which is amazing to see at such a young age. It is what it is, guys. You guys go live after the games. I like hearing the thoughts from posts from you guys.
We go live after the games, but it's like at 2 in the morning.
Like 2 in the morning,
we don't finish our interview. We don't post the interviews and the blog and all that stuff. We finish about 2 o'clock in the morning.
Wants to be live. Join the live right now. What you guys can join the live over here?
Should we end the YouTube one?
Guys, thank you guys so much for listening, for staying. Anyone else talking? I think Giles will be the guy to replace Zach production in 2 years. Well, Zebo, I don't know if Zebo lasting that long, but hopefully it's a combination of Scout and Harry Giles. Again, guys, Scout has been killing it in the G League past 2-3 games. Shout out to him.
And he will be back.
Sunday, Kings Raptors. It's going to be a good one. They're going to unveil the new courts, the new jerseys.
I will not be there, but Leo will.
So unless they're at a certain time, which I don't think they will.
I'm out of car.
Giles will probably not play until next season. All right, guys, that's gonna do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Shout out to everybody. Kings win 116-109. Stay tuned for the next podcast in the very near future. Peace.